Morning. Making some noodles. So the water is boiled. I'm gonna put in some dry shrimp. Dry shrimp. It makes the noodle taste really good. And I'm gonna put in some scallop. Welcome, welcome. Dry scallop. If you just cook the noodle without anything inside, it's not gonna taste good. This is the easiest way to make it taste good and also healthy. Because I'm not putting any salt or any seasoning. Because if you have too much, if you eat, hello, good morning, Lima. If you eat too much salt, it's not good for your body. And then I put in some pickled radish. That's how I make sure. Because when you have too much seasoning, it's not that good. I don't have cabbage today, so I'm gonna put more pickled radish. Run out of cabbage. Cabbage is really nice. It's really good to cook. It's it lasts for a long time. You buy one cabbage, it lasts for a long time. Last time I bought a cabbage, it lasts me like couple months. So and it's also very healthy. Okay, thank you for coming. Welcome Grace, welcome Boomy, Alita. So let me know where you're from. Give me some likes, follow my TikTok, whatever question we can talk about, we can talk about. So I'm making a lot of decisions recently. What decision you make makes a big difference on your life. Yeah, my wife is on the way here. I'm sponsoring my wife. My sister and my parents, we used to live together, but because my sister, she has this mental issue. So now my parents and my sister, they're living in an apartment. It's about 20 minutes away from me. Blanca, welcome. So usually I cook once a day. So in the morning, maybe eat at home. I only eat 2 meals a day. So for dinner, usually I eat dinner and lunch like around maybe 3 or 4 p.m. Welcome, Matthew. Hello, La Falikita. Welcome. Welcome. Welcome, beautiful. WM Frank, welcome. Sweetie, Sweet Snow. Yvonne, welcome. So take action, must take action. I'm gonna go to Florida next week. I'm gonna book the flight today. So that's the thing, right? You wanna make the right decision. Good morning, Stockton. What decision you make a big difference on your life. For example, let's say, okay, we have some people, they work in a restaurant their entire life, they don't change, they just stay on that track, then your whole life is over. Your whole life is gonna spend in a restaurant, serving. I have nothing against that, but it's a boring life, right? It's a boring way to live. Also, your life, the quality of your life is not gonna get any better if you don't pick the right, the right. If you don't pick a good, how do you say? Hold on, let me put the noodles inside first. Okay, this is all I need. It's probably too much, but noodle is the easiest way to cook. I'm not a real cook, by the way. I can only cook the simple stuff. Noodles, I like to cook noodle. It's easy to cook. It's nutritious, and also it has a lot of fluid, so it's healthy, and it's easy to cook, right? And it tastes pretty good. So going back to the example. Oh, churro, thank you for the compliment. So I try to be, so before I share with you guys, so before I tried to grow on YouTube, it wasn't doing very well. So what I discovered is that I wasn't open enough. I wasn't sharing with people. So once I discovered that, you know, then I started sharing everything. I share everything. I don't keep anything a secret. So everything I know, I share with you guys. Any secret sauce, anything I know, I share with you guys. I don't care. Because, you know, we don't live on this earth forever. You know, anything I have, everything I have, my body, my mind, my mind may stay forever, but my body, my money, my house, my car, everything is temporary. I don't own it. You know, I'm just a manager, right? Sooner or later, it's gonna all be gone. So before when I was doing YouTube, I was always trying to keep a secret sauce. And if you don't share, you know, you're not helping people. Then, you know, why would people, you know, want to have anything to do with you, right? So now I share everything. You know, whatever secret sauce I have, I share with you. I don't care about, you know, any competition or anything. I don't care. Portfolio lending. Okay, Marjorie. I did a video the other day. You can check it out. I did a video the other day about portfolio lending. Hold on, let me put an egg inside, okay? I did a video about portfolio lending. You can check it out. Also, the last lender I used is called a Rehab Wallet. You can check them out too. Rehab Wallet. So, going back to the example of working in a restaurant. So, I mean, I worked in a restaurant before too. When I was in high school, I started working in a restaurant before I got into real estate. If I had continued to work in a restaurant, then you know, my life wouldn't go anywhere. My income would not increase. I would not make more money. I would not enjoy anything new. Hello, Carrie, welcome. I would not enjoy different life. Then, you know, then I went to the army. I went to college and started getting into real estate. Then, you know, life become more colorful. I started making more money. Started enjoying more. Started to, you know. So you want to pick the right path. That's very important. That's what I'm saying. Okay. NGA, what are some good bank for equity loan? Where are you guys located? Marjorie and the NGA, where are you located? Okay, so we're gonna talk different kind of banks. Okay, so there are major banks, for example, Chase, Wells Fargo, Bank of America. So those banks, they're nationwide. So usually they're a little bit harder to get the loan, because they only, most of the time they go after those W-2 earners that can show, you know, full income. Okay, you're in Tampa, okay. Then you have the local banks. The local banks, they prefer to lend in the local area more. And then you have the, like, in California, there's a whole bunch of Asian, like more like Asian-owned banks. They're also public traded. For example, East West, Cafe banks. So they actually they are more flexible. They will consider your income from foreign country and your asset from foreign country too. So all those are different type of banks. Then you have like a portfolio lender, like what Marjorie is talking about. Portfolio lenders. Okay, what's the difference between portfolio lender and the like a regular bank lender? The regular bank lenders, once they fund the loan, they're gonna sell that mortgage to Freddie Mac and Fannie Mae. That's why, because they want to sell to Freddie Mac and Fannie Mae, that's why they have a lot of guidelines when they were making the loan. So that's why it's much harder to get the loan. So if you go to the portfolio lender, they don't need to sell the loan to Freddie Mac or Fannie Mae. So that's why the guideline is much easier. And then you have how many lenders? How many lenders? So okay, for the big banks, they're gonna look at your income. For the portfolio lenders, they don't look at your income as much. And then you have how many lenders? How many lenders? They don't check your income at all. They just look at the property. Does it make sense? Do I have enough margin of safety? Then they're gonna give you the loan. How many lenders? They're gonna give you the loan in like 5 days. If you're gonna get the money from the bank, it's gonna take you like 30 days, 40 days. Then you have like a private lender, or owner financing. That's another option. Thanks for the flower, Dino. Thank you. Okay, did I answer your question? NGA and Madrid. Double, welcome. Mark SSS, welcome. So let me try the noodles. See if it's ready or not. Almost ready. I'll cook a little bit more, then it's ready to eat. It tastes okay, but I don't have any cabbage today. So what are you trying to achieve, Marjorie? What are you trying to achieve? Give me a little bit more about your situation. What's your what's going on? Oh, Matt, rice cooker. What are you trying to achieve? You're using how many to do a refinance? But they are dragging their feet for a whole month. Oh, that's a long time. That's not right. So if they didn't give you money for the whole month, most likely they're not gonna give you the money. Did they ask you for something you didn't give to them? Because usually when you try to get a hard money loan, they're gonna wanna have the income to show your income. They're gonna want more to make sure you have insurance. Did you give them all the information they need for the hard money loan? Okay, my noodle is ready to eat. Let me put some water in the pot. Okay, follow my TikTok. I'm gonna give you the contact information for Rehab Wallet. Her name's Kelly, so she can help you. They have a website, so you're gonna have to upload your information, and she can. My noodle's ready. It's got eggs, dry shrimp, dry scallop, pickled radish. This Friday, you don't have much time. Okay, then I think you need to extend, because if you don't extend, you're not gonna have enough time. Follow me. Okay, I'm gonna follow you. Follow me. I'm gonna send you the contact for the Rehab Wallet. What do you mean? From the insurance, seems like they're using Temple View Capital to do the loan instead of the house. Try to extend again, otherwise you're gonna lose your deposit. How much is your deposit? Yeah, it's very hot. Welcome, I'm Valentine, welcome. It's really hot. I didn't put that much noodle. Actually, today the amount of noodle is just right. It's kind of hot. Hello, instructor, welcome. So you want to try to extend it again. You know, the deposit is only 1,000, but there is 100,000 margin on the deal. What kind of deal is it? How much is it? How much are you paying it for? Kim, welcome. Hey, Deep Bacon from Philly, welcome. Kong, welcome. Okay, so there are a couple options. Number one option, extend the contingency. No, extend the closing. Number two option, find a partner. Number three option, assign the deal. What city is it? What city is it located? How much the repair? How much the repair cost? Welcome, welcome. Oh, through a HUD. Okay. So you bought it directly from HUD, right? 15,000. That's a pretty good deal. Make quick money. So that's the thing when you're trying to buy a property, you always want to have a backup. If if wherever you're trying to get the money, they didn't give it to you, you gotta have a backup. Today's already Tuesday. How are you gonna have time to close on Friday? So when you were buying the property, did they ask you to see your proof of fund? How much down payment were you gonna put? Welcome, Baki. The pickled radish is actually pretty good. You're going to pay in cash with your refinance. Okay, but the Euro refinance didn't come in time, right? That happened with me before. I was going to pay cash with my refinance. Then the refinance didn't get done in time. So I had to get a hard money loan. Okay, after we get off, I'm gonna send you the contact for Rehab Wallet. See if they can do anything about it. Make sure you prepare all the document. Upload them to a Dropbox. That way, once they ask you for something, you can send them the link to Dropbox. That way, they can get everything quickly. Did you buy the insurance already? Because they're gonna have to ask you to get the insurance. Try to get an insurance quote right now as soon as possible. You don't need to pay for the insurance yet, but actually, at least you need to get the insurance quote. So as soon as it's ready, then you pay for the insurance. Because without insurance, they're not gonna give you the money. Hello, Juan, welcome. Good morning, PJ. You gotta buy the insurance for that property. If you don't have insurance for that particular property, they're not gonna give you any money. Good morning, some guy. TC Cake. Make sure you get the insurance. Make sure you talk to the lender. I'm gonna give it to you. See if they can give you the money. If you're not, try to see if you can still make another extension. Whenever you're doing a deal, we're talking about how to save Mac Rice Cooker's deal. He's trying to buy a property but his hard money loan they didn't issue the money. So whenever you're doing a deal, if it's a good deal, you want to make sure to do whatever it takes to get the deal. Cool grandma, success, welcome. Because once you make that deal happen, like you're saying, maybe you're gonna make like 100K. Hold on, let me close the door, it's too loud. Yeah, so is it better now? Somebody's doing the gardening outside, so it's kind of hard to hear. So whenever you're doing a deal, you want to make sure to close the deal, because if you close the deal, you're gonna make money. If not, then you're gonna lose money. Rick Longquest, welcome. Toe Paul, welcome. Veronica, thanks for joining. Sorry folks, I'm just eating at the same time. It saves me time. I do some cooking, I eat the breakfast, and chat with you at the same time. No, it's probably, I don't know. It's probably the, yeah, I noticed that too. It's not the light, it's just the camera. Thank you for the like. Swim Sing, welcome. Country Girl, Ricardo, welcome. No. You guys have any other question you want to talk about? Any other issues you want to talk about? So one girl, she asked me on TikTok, how do I buy a fourplex? Just take action. So I made a video about that. A lot of people, when they try to say, oh, I'm gonna become an investor, I'm gonna doing this, I'm gonna do that, but they don't take action. The easiest way to get started to invest in real estate, just take action. Talk to the broker, find deals, make an offer, look at the deals, go drive by, prepare for the down payment, fix the credit, take action. That's the easiest way to get started in real estate. Thanks for the like. Brandon, welcome. Well, Mad Rice Cooker, good luck with your deal. Anything else you guys want to talk about? I put too much dry scallop. Why am I on TikTok? TikTok is a great platform. It's one of the fastest growing platform compared to Facebook, compared to YouTube. So I always wanted to grow a big platform, but I wasn't able to do it on YouTube because, like I said earlier, I wasn't sharing, enough. So once I get on TikTok, then I started sharing everything. Then seems like it's going pretty well. Yeah. So Matt Rice Cooker, get the extension. So this one day, some lady, she made a comment on one of my TikTok. She said, "Oh, he's just here to sell real estate." Then I asked her, I said, "Did I sell you anything?" I didn't sell her anything. So I think sharing is great. It's something I knew. I learned that's I think it helped me a great deal too. It's like I would before I was really closed off to the public, so I don't like to tell people about anything about my private life. But after I shared that story about my sister and my family, I got so many overwhelmed. I got so many feedback. People are very nice. People are, they really care about what you were talking about. So that really gave me a different perspective on many things, especially how I see the world. Here's the thing: if you want to be productive, if you want to be happy, if you want to be successful, if you want to to do well. Hello, and you're 6DKB. You're from New Zealand, right? If you want to do well, if you want to be successful, just share. Because you gotta give, right? If you don't give, if you always think about what can I get, then you're not gonna get anything. Because the size of the hole of how much you're gonna get is depending on how much you're gonna give. I'll give you an example, okay? So can you talk about lot and land? Can you elaborate more on the question, Spring? So Bad Boy, welcome. Ray, welcome. I mean, if you have a lot of money, you can buy land and let it sit there and grow, and maybe it's gonna appreciate a lot in the future. But for me, I'm mostly interested in the cash flow. So it must have cash flow. If it doesn't have a cash flow, I'm not gonna buy it. Because when you buy real estate, you're gonna want to leverage, right? If you're gonna leverage, that means you're gonna have a mortgage payment every month. If you have a mortgage payment every month, and if you own land, you don't get any income, who's gonna pay the mortgage payment? So you must have cash flow to pay for the mortgage. So most people, when they invest, they have usually just because 2 reasons, right? One is to go after the appreciation. Another one is go after the cash flow. If you need the cash flow, you cannot just go after the appreciation. It's usually one way or the other. Because usually if some property that has really good appreciation, the cash flow is gonna be not good. If some property that has really good cash flow, the appreciation may not be that good. So you just need to make the decision. What you want? What are you looking for? Are you looking for cash flow or are you looking for appreciation? I wouldn't, Mary Martinez, I wouldn't say it's harder to get a loan when you're self-employed. You just need to make sure that your finance is in the right place. Pay off the debt. Don't owe anything. Pay on time. Don't have too much of a high leverage. For example, let's say if your limit is 10,000, don't owe more than 5,000 on the card. Don't pay late. Make sure you have enough cash flow. Make sure you have enough down payment. Fix your credit. Whatever you didn't pay it off. Don't ignore it. Free spicy bag. What is that? Claudio, what is that? What's free spicy bag? So as a self-employed person, the good thing is if you want to make more money, you can. But the question is, are you able to make more money? What's not good about being a self-employed person is that sometimes the money may not be constant, right? Because you're not getting a paycheck. Sky King. Yeah, getting a loan for a car, I would say, unless your work really need to have a nice car, don't try not to spend too much money on a car. You want to save all the money to buy a property first. Then the best option is if you can use the rental income to pay for the car payment, that's good. So the way I buy a car, if it's under $50,000, maybe I just buy cash. If it's like a really luxury car, like a Bentley or Rolls Royce or Lamborghini, I'm gonna buy a used one. I'm not gonna buy a new one. Well, whether you're gonna get a car loan or not, that's depending on your planning. Evika, thanks for the follow. Our buyer, he came to one of my open houses. He has like 2 kids, wife, a big family. He told me he has been renting for 4 years. And he never bought a home. I told him, I said, hey, no matter what, get into a property as soon as possible. Doesn't matter if it's ugly or what. He's working as a contractor, like a painting contractor. Then he told me he has 5 cars. And then I saw his car. He has a nice Toyota 4Runner, all like fixed up. It's like, I think it's gonna be at least like $70,000, $80,000. If you're gonna spend that much money on cars, you're not gonna be able to to invest in real estate. Try to delay the gratification. So a lot of people, that's the problem. A lot of people they want to have it now. So if you want to get rich quicker, delay the gratification. Whatever money you have, buy the rental property first, buy the home first. Once you have enough rental income, then use the rental income to pay for the the big toys. Yojiro Barbers. To get an equity loan is a little bit easier. It doesn't need much of, but there is still a minimum. I think the minimum is $650. You want to, it doesn't matter if you're gonna get a loan or not. You want to fix your credit. Marima, no. There are many different kind of loan types out there. The 2-year credit, the 2-year tax return, that's only if you're doing a minimum down, like 3%, 5% down. If you have more down payment, then you don't need 2-year tax return. So you gotta have either or. Either you have a big down payment without a 2-year tax return, or you have a small down payment with a 2-year tax return. Solo travel. You gotta fix your credit, man. If you don't fix your credit, nobody can help you. Alex G, okay, thank you. Key Butler, welcome. So no matter what, fix your credit. To fix your credit, you gotta increase your income. That's why a couple days ago I uploaded a whole bunch of certificates. If you don't increase your income, you have nothing to work with. Also, you want to track your expenses, reduce your expenses. Like that other guy, he couldn't buy a home for 4 years. He has 5 cars. Why do you need 5 cars? If I were him, I would sell at least 3 or 4 cars. That way I can free up the money to buy real estate. Okay, solo travel. I know the real estate in Vancouver is very expensive. I don't think it makes sense for you to buy there. If you have enough money, that's okay. If not, try to buy something in the suburbs. Maybe like 30 minutes, 40 minutes drive away from Vancouver. Eric, thanks. Thanks for the compliment. Ginger, welcome. Here's the thing, okay? If you want to get ahead, Solo, thanks for the roses. If you want to get ahead, if you want to do well, you got to think outside the box. You cannot be like, oh, when Vancouver real estate is too expensive, I'm just going to give up. Oh, somebody told me I need 2 years tax return, I'll give up. No. There's always an exception. There's always more solution than the problem. You got to remember that. You cannot be an order taker. You cannot be a robot. That's the problem with most people. Most people, they just do what they are told. And the funny thing is, the people that told you about something, they don't even know. They're not even the expert. They haven't been there. They haven't done that. They're just giving their opinion. So watch out. Whatever people tell you, you gotta do some investigation. Like even whatever I tell you, you gotta do the investigation too. Like this one time I have a video about getting a mortgage. And this guy, he replied a comment. He said, no, don't tell people the wrong information. You cannot get a mortgage with 5% down. Then I told him, I said, just because you didn't get it, doesn't mean nobody else can get it. It's like the 4-minute mile, right? For a long time, people think it's impossible to run the 4-minute mile until somebody did it. Then somebody did it, somebody ran the 4-minute mile, then everybody started believing it. So yeah, let me change the location. Finally, they stop working on the landscape. So we're gonna stay on for maybe another 20 minutes, and then we're gonna get off. Thanks for the roses, guys. Very important. Do not be an order taker. Do not be a robot. You gotta think creatively. You gotta be resourceful. Always believe that there's always more solution than a problem. Always. There's always a solution. Do not believe anything anybody tell you. Oh, you cannot get a mortgage if you have bad credit. Oh, you cannot. Oh, there's another thing I found out. Before I thought you cannot get a mortgage if you have a foreclosure, but guess what? You can. Because yesterday I did a video about the portfolio loan. There's actually portfolio loan company. They're gonna lend you money even with the foreclosure. So do not just believe anything anybody tell you. You gotta do your own research. If there's a problem, you gotta figure out a way. There's always more solution than the problem. Always, there's always a way. Thanks for the like. Thanks for the like. Thank you for the compliment, Solo, Eric, Spring. Thanks for the roses, Solo, NGADHY, Maria Martinez. Thank you. Socrates, welcome. Sorry, I got some stuff stuck in my teeth. Wow, it's afternoon already. Time go by so fast. See, that's the thing, right? Time flies. Cannot waste time. For most people, the life you have to work on, your goals is 40 years. When you're from 10 years old to 20 years old, you're in school. From 70 to 80 years old, you're old. So pretty much only 40 years that you can, work on achieving your dreams. Don't waste that time. Time flies so fast. Yes, you gotta take care of your body, mind, body, spirit. If you third one is spirit, let me tell you why. Okay, so obviously you gotta take care of your body, then you have the energy, right? Warren Buffett said his required criteria for hiring people, the person that he hires must have good energy. So that's why you want to take care of your body. Only if you have strong body, you have good energy. Eat well, sleep well, have good nutrient, drink a lot of water, And the mindset is very important, right? We'll talk about that. Keep your mind, control your mind. And the spirit, so let me tell you why, okay? When I was younger, when I didn't settle down, romantically, I always try to go find some woman, right? So that means spiritually, I'm distracted. I always try to find that perfect woman. So because of that, I'm always wasting my time go look for a woman, a perfect woman, right? Then that's why I'm not focused on doing my business. I'm not focused on making the money. I'm not focused on doing what I'm supposed to do. So that's what I mean by spiritually. It's not only referring to relationship. It could be anything else that's related to spirituality. If spiritually you're disturbed, you're not gonna be able to focus. You're not gonna be able to be productive. So that's why I say mind, body, spirit. Mind, body, spirit. You wanna make sure. So here's the thing. Most people think once I become rich, then I'm gonna be happy. No, you gotta be happy first before you can be rich. So I have a friend. He's married to his wife for I think like maybe 10 years. He's always arguing with his wife. He's always pissed off about his wife. So I kept telling him, I said, hey, if you're always in this kind of mentality, if you're always in this negative mood, you're not gonna make money. You're not gonna be prosperous. You're not gonna be rich. It's impossible because you're always pissed off. I told him, I said, here's the option. You have two options. Either you accept the way your wife is, just accept it. Then you won't be pissed off. Or you just get a divorce, right? Because that's because you're always pissed off because of your wife. So but what he's doing is he doesn't get a divorce. And he's always complaining. He's always upset about his wife because he doesn't want to accept the fact that, he doesn't want to accept the way his wife is. Because whatever she does, it's pissing him off. If you're always pissed off, you're not going to be, spiritually, you're always distracted. You're not happy. You're not going to be able to focus on the work. You're not going to be able to be effective. Thank you for the compliment, YOLO, thank you. And Solo, thank you. Polygamy. That's what's going on with Will Smith, right? Reverse sight. Welcome, Michael. I don't know. I think it's I don't know. Some people can do it, but I don't think I can do it. That's just too much work. It's if you're polygamy, that means you're gonna put a lot of time into your relationship, right? I don't know if I want to put all my time into relationship because life is short. I gotta use my life more, my time more. More efficiently. I gotta go experience more in life rather just experiencing life with different women, right? It's nice and everything, but yeah, I guess people have a different idea about what makes them happy. J.R. Sanchez, welcome. Did I answer your question? Reversing? Yeah, so it's very important. So a lot of times people don't take care of their body, they don't take care of their mind, they don't take care of their spirit. They just suffer in a minimum wage job for their whole life, and they never get out of it. It's a trap. It's literally a trap. It's a race trap. It's a rat race. You cannot live like that. If you live like that, it's like you came to this world for nothing. You just came to this world like working as a robot. Who wants that, right? Nobody wants to become a robot. Yeah, that's gonna take so much time to date two people at a time. Anything else you guys want to talk about? So we're gonna continue until 1 p.m. Okay. So after I get off, I gotta go book the flight. Cause I gotta fly to multiple locations. So you want to decide what you want to do with your time because time is a limited resource. So I've been thinking about that a lot lately. Hello, Ibo, welcome. Marcus, welcome. Because if you decide to take option A, then you have no time to do option B. So it's very important to make the right decision, because actually, how well you do in life and how much money you make in life, the most important decision is you decide, is you deciding from the beginning which route you're gonna take. That's actually the most important decision. No, I don't have a 9 to 5 job. I have never had a 9 to 5 job since many years ago. So I worked briefly for GE, General Electric. Even then, I wasn't 9 to 5 because I was auditor. So I have a territory. My territory was Orange County. I'm supposed to audit 50 companies a month. So usually I get up really early, you know, like around 7 and take off at 8. And usually I'm done by 12. Then I started selling real estate on the side. That was maybe around 15 years ago. So you gotta do whatever that fits your personality, right? For my personality, I don't like to, you know, work on a fixed time job because I like to, you know, work on my own schedule. I like to have a direct saying on how much money I'm gonna make. So you guys, when you get a chance, you can go online, search for 1, 2, 3 disc test, 1, 2, 3 disc test, DISC. Figure out what your dominant personality is. For example, my dominant personality is D and I. D is dominance. The people with D dominance personality, they like to be the boss. They like to have a control of their own life. They are more result outcome oriented. They are more to the point. And people with I personality, they like to talk. They like to communicate with people. Usually D and I is the best for like a sales job or being a boss. Then there's S and C. S is people that are more caring, like people that are nurses. They care about people's feelings. They care about how people feel. For example, let's say in a meeting, after the meeting, they're gonna ask you, how do you feel our decision? Do you feel happy? Are you happy with what we just talked about? They care about people's feelings. The C people are the engineers, CPAs. They care about the details. They're like, oh, you just told me this and show me the number. Those are the C people. So usually most people, they have dominant 2 of the 4 characteristics that are dominant in their personality trait. So you want to figure out what's your dominant personality trait, and the job and the life you're gonna take on needs to match that personality trait. If what you do match your personality trait, then you're gonna be very happy because it's who you are. Did I answer your question? Reversing? Okay, Yo Yala. I own a 37 units mobile home park in Florida. Phantom U, thank you for the compliment. I don't get paid enough. Okay, what do you think about getting a loan to buy a foreclosure home in Virginia? That's a good idea. Just check out the return, the cap rate. See what's the cap rate. Hello, my lady. Welcome back. DJ Airman, were you in the Air Force? Welcome, Ted. So thank you for everybody for joining. Give me some likes. Follow my TikTok. Whatever question you have, we can talk about it. Let me know where you're from. I'm from Los Angeles, California. Any question you have, we can talk about it. Bitano. Oh, you're an airplane mechanic. Okay, great. So that's that's the same. For my personality, I would never become an airplane mechanic because that's not my personality. But because if you've been doing it for a while, then I guess you like it. So it doesn't matter what you do, it just got to fit your personality. I think being an airplane mechanic, you can have good income. Make sure you save the money to invest in real estate. I went to Las Vegas a couple of weeks ago, and we were looking for mobile home parks to purchase. So we came up to this 120 unit mobile home parks. The owner, he used to be a Porsche mechanic in Los Angeles. Once he retired, he moved to Las Vegas. He bought a 20 unit apartment. Then there is a mobile home park, 120 units next to his apartment. So he sold his apartment and bought the mobile home park. Now his mobile home park is worth at least $3 to $5 million. I was trying to buy it, but the price he wanted is too high. He wanted $6 million. But we're gonna keep in contact with him, see if he changes his mind about the price. No, I bought my home. I bought my home before, a couple years ago. Yeah, DJ Airman. Yes, good. Go get a fourplex. Only on. Okay, to find out your personality, just go to Google, search for 123 DISC, DISC, 123 DISC. So when you take the test, don't overthink it. Just put on the first answer. Put on the first answer. Answer was the first choice you have. So take that test, figure out your personality, because you want to do the job that fits your personality. Let's say if you're doing a job, let's say if I'm working with a CPA, I would be so pissed off. I would be so it would be such a torture for me, because that's not my personality. You know what I mean? Golden Flower, welcome. Golden Flower VA. Sometimes I like to guess what your name means. VA, does that stand for Virginia or veteran? Thanks for the like, okay. Okay, we have 5 more minutes. Wow, time go by so fast. Five more minutes, okay, until 1 o'clock. Gregory Huff, welcome. Follow my TikTok, give me some likes. Whatever question you have, we can talk about it. Let me know where you're from. I'm from Los Angeles, California. So like I said earlier, right? Take action. Culture, welcome. The easiest way to change your life is to take action. Because when you take action, you interact with the outside world, and it sucks you into that interaction. If you don't take action, if you're just always thinking at home, if you're always planning at home, you're not gonna have anything new happening. You're not gonna have any outcome. The minute you take action, for example, let's say I see this deal, I make a call to the agent, and when I make a call to the agent, maybe this deal is not good. Maybe the agent have another deal that's good. Then you start to have something new come up. That's why it's so important to take actions. How to dispute property tax? There's actually a company, I forgot the name. You can do a search on Google. They help people to dispute property tax. Or you can do it by yourself. Just go on Zillow, check out what other homes that are sold recently in the area, and pick out some homes that are cheaper than yours, and use that as evidence to reduce your taxes. Mobile home purchase. If you don't have a lot of money, and if you want to buy your first home, that's a good way to get started. It's good because although you don't own the land, but at least you can start to save some money. And let's say if you bought a mobile home for $20,000, and let's say if you try to sell it 5 years later, at least you have some equity to sell something, right? If you don't have the mobile home, if you just rent for 5 years, at the end of 5 years you have nothing, right? So mobile home, I think, is a good way to start. It's a good way to start. Okay. There's actually some mobile homes in Florida that come with the land. There's one I almost bought it, but I didn't buy it because it's too small. It's too small of a deal. It's not scalable for me. Did I answer your question, Yoyala? Okay, 2 more minutes, okay? Follow my TikTok, give me some likes. What do you think about reverse mortgage? Gregory Huff. I have met people that did reverse mortgage. I was taking a walk this one day, and I walked past this older gentleman, and we struck up a communication. We started talking, and so for him, probably a lot of people, older people in this kind of situation, they're not working. The income from their retirement is not enough to pay for all their expenses, and sometimes maybe they want to help their children, their grown children, so they do the reverse mortgage. That way they can have more money to pay for things. But obviously, if you do reverse mortgage, then later on, whoever that did the reverse mortgage for you, they're gonna take you home. Did I answer your question, Gregory? But lady, thanks for the like. Okay, 1 more minute, okay? Thank you guys for joining the session today. Any question you have, feel free to ask. Follow my TikTok, give me some likes. Whatever question you have, we can talk about it. Tell me where you're from. I'm from Los Angeles, California, okay? Yeah, it's very important to take action. If you want to make change, just take action. Believe me, man. Once you take action, your life's gonna change. I can retire now, but it's not enough because I have a higher standard of living. So I think once I have a 30,000, minimum 30,000 monthly passive income, then I can retire. Even then, I don't think I'm gonna retire 100%. I'm just gonna not work as much, but I will still be investing in real estate so that I have more time to spend with the family. Hello, Susan, welcome. So right now, I don't think I'm ready yet. So I think my goal is to at least work another 5 years. I think that's my max. So right now I'm 45. So my goal is to maybe retire when I'm 50. Even when I retire, I'm not saying I'm not gonna do anything. I'm just gonna have a different focus. Maybe focus more on family and the kids, and I'll still be investing in real estate. Okay, guys, that's it for today, and maybe I'll come back up again later tonight. Thank you for joining. Follow my TikTok, give me some likes. Thank you for all the questions and the likes. Okay, thank you.